calling it a love song.
What is up, awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on the thoughts about you. Okay, let's get into it. So pile number one are these really pretty earrings. It says Rebel, South African, by the way. Represent. Okay, pile number two says It They. They're custom made. All of these are actually custom made. This is LGBTQ, like colors and stuff. There are also my pronouns, but yeah, any pronoun is fine. And then pile number three, we have these blue earrings. Alright, so these are the three piles. Pick whichever one you would like to. I love you so much, and let's get straight into the video. What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on what are the thoughts about you. Okay, if you like a personal reading, my details are down below. I'm currently doing 50% off, so it's $10 readings and $15 readings. I make a YouTube video and then I send it to you on a private link. So yeah, I'm also accepting donations, but yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so pile number one, you guys chose these very pretty earrings. They're honestly so gorgeous. Obviously these are like South African, but I'm pretty sure you could get them anywhere. Actually no, probably not. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, the thoughts about you. Let me just see. Okay, so their thoughts about you. Your song is Money by Amine, and then your channeled message says, you make that coin and don't care who knows it. You're flashy. I feel like you would be the person I'd want to marry, but you need someone stable. You need someone stable. Someone that can be stable for you. I'll help you as long as you let me. You're letting go. You make me want to open up emotionally and think long term. So I feel like this person's thoughts about you is mostly about kind of like money, and it has to maybe do with your lifestyle. I feel like they feel like you guys have very different lifestyles. It even could just be that maybe you're a vegetarian and they aren't. They feel like you need someone that's more stable, and they don't feel like they are stable for you. They feel like you already are trying to settle down. They feel like you're already you know, just trying to find one person and like just like make that be it. They feel like you're someone that's really flashy. You can be flexible when it comes to your job, and also, you know, relationships. You're really healthy. They feel like you've been to a lot of therapy. They just feel like you're doing really well in life, and you're letting go of so many people and things that used to hold you back. And I feel like because of how you are, it makes them want to be emotionally open and vulnerable and think long term. I just feel like they're saying that they kind of feel like they need more time, but they will get there. They're saying that, like, you know, they'll get to where you are, but it again talks about resources. I feel like a lot of people will say that, okay, well, I'm high vibrational and you're low vibrational. And I think that's just another word for, besides like, you know, actively choosing not to be high vibrational. Sometimes you don't have resources to be high vibrational. Sometimes you don't have the resources, the tools on what you need to be happy, to be on that higher level. And I feel like this person doesn't have the resources. I don't think that it's necessarily that they are low vibrational by choice. I think it's just more circumstantial. Okay, so Spirit, what are their thoughts about pile one? Whoa, we got a lot of cards. So the first card we have is the 10 of Cups that came upright. So this person definitely has a lot of love to give. I feel like this person is someone that's very loving. They could definitely be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, okay? And then with the 3 of Wands, this person feels like they are the middleman. They could feel like sometimes they're the messenger. They feel like sometimes the conversations you have isn't just between you and them. Maybe you could be someone that always asks your best friend to read your text messages, or you're always talking about your guys' relationship publicly. And I feel like sometimes they don't like that. They don't like when other people know your guys' business, you know. 3 of Swords that came upright. There is definitely a lot of pain here. I just feel like this person is saying that they're trying their best, but like you're so high up there and you're not even like coming down to meet them at their level. They're saying like maybe you're coming with too many expectations for them. They're kind of saying with the Ace of Swords that, you know, they feel like they have to go through a drastic change to even get to like where you are right now, or to even be like close to where you are. So yeah, this person feels like they're going through a transformation, or they feel like they need to change because you went through a radical change where you decided to kind of take your feminine energy, your masculine energy, and just all your energy in general and really put it back into yourself. They feel like you have so much self-love for yourself and self-respect, and I feel like they're still learning that, you know. It's hard when you're the one that's been to therapy, but then your partner or your friends haven't, because now you have the tools but they don't. Maybe they can't afford therapy, you know. And it's just like that thing where it's like, do you blame your partner for that, or like what do you do in that situation? So I feel like that's kind of the thought process, where it's kind of like, okay, now what do I do, because you're over there and I'm over here. So it's like, how do we make this a thing where we can go together? Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, you know, they're trying to say, okay, how can we meet each other on the same, you know, on the same page, because this is them and this is you. You have this abundance, you have this energy about like moving forward, and then they're in this energy where they still have to be held back. They're still busy studying, they're still behind you, or at least they feel like they're behind you in life. So I feel like when it comes to their thoughts about you, they just feel like you're doing way more than they're doing. They feel like maybe you have too many expectations for them, or they feel like you just know what you want, and they're kind of saying like, well, they don't know what they want. And I feel like it gives them a lot of stress and anxiety, you know. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Let's pull out some more cards. I'm gonna use the Modern Tarot Reader deck. I feel like it looks so weird whenever I pull something up and I'm like moving my eye. Anyways, Spirit, thank you so much for being here. Okay, what are Pile 1? What are their thoughts about Pile 1? Their thoughts about Pile 1. So we have the Four of Wands that came upright. I honestly just feel like they do want to move towards you. They do want to move towards commitment. Yeah, they think about commitment when they think about you. Then we have the Nine of Swords that came upright. They're just saying that they need more time because they're a bit behind, you know. They're saying like, I know life waits for no one, but shit, can you give me like a 5-minute break maybe? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're moving really slowly, but I feel like they are getting closer to where you need them to be. They feel like they need to become a different person to be with you. Yeah, they feel like they have to change parts of themselves maybe. What is advice for Pile 1, Spirit? Advice for Pile 1. We have the Judgment card. So this is all about how you see them and how you know, I guess judge them, but mostly about how you perceive them. Do you see them as someone that isn't trying hard enough, or do you feel like you deserve better? Do you feel like you should wait for them? It's all about how you perceive the situation and what you want to do with it. So yeah, that is what I got for Pile 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. Alright, pile number 2, you guys chose the It-They earrings. These were personalized for me a while ago. I got them. They're so pretty. Obviously LGBTQ plus friendly. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so the song I have for you is Say Nothing by Pianos Become the Teeth. Honestly, I always blast this song when I'm in a bad mood and I'm just like, so let's... Yeah. Anyways. So your channel's message says, you're so hardcore, it's so much fun being around you. Is your ex out of the picture? Feels like we keep missing each other. I'd like to see where this goes. Just stay still. Edward and Bella, what if I hurt you? So I'll insert a picture of Edward and Bella from Twilight. But yeah, this person, when they think about you, they think you're super hardcore. They feel like you're someone that's really fun to be around. But I do feel like this could definitely be a third-party relationship. You know, maybe sometimes they see you hanging out with your ex, but like you're just friends with them. Or sometimes they see you Like they see certain people in your likes and they're kind of just like, it rubs them the wrong way, or they just feel like sometimes you give off like non-committal vibes. And I feel like they're also saying that they feel like you guys just keep missing each other and misinterpreting each other as well. They feel like things would definitely be resolved quicker if you guys just communicated. And this lighting, okay, hopefully the lighting is a bit better. But yeah, with Edward and Bella, it's basically saying that these two people liked each other, but like the guy was worried that, you know, he was gonna hurt her. He was worried that if she even made a move, like he would hurt her. So I feel like this person's kind of worried about how you feel. They're worried about like, what if they hurt your feelings? So it's better to say nothing at all. Yeah, I do feel like maybe this person isn't trying to, you know, start something that they can't finish, basically. They're kind of saying maybe it is better to lose. Because, you know, it's like it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. And they're saying maybe it's better to like, I mean, yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's what they're kind of thinking. Spirit, so, thank you so much for being here. Can I please get an accurate reading for pile number 2? What are their thoughts about pile 2? So we have the 4 of Cups that came up, right? This person kind of feels like, you know, maybe they feel like, okay, I'm gonna say what I see, guys, I'm really sorry, but I do feel like maybe a part of them sometimes thinks that like they would get bored of this relationship, and not even being bored of you. I just think that it's more like with the 7 of Cups that came up, right, there's other options out there. I feel like there's other things to be doing and other things to be pursuing and other things that need to be said that are more important than this relationship. I just feel like this connection's kind of taking the back burner right now. 4 of Pentacles, they're really holding on to what they have right now. They're not really thinking about expanding their circle, opening their heart chakra. They're not really ready to start, you know, their spiritual journey. They're not ready to start, you know, the twin flame journey or any of that. I feel like right now with the 5 of Swords, they're just dealing with, you know, rejection. They're dealing with their own things, their own demons, you know, their own addictions right now. Ace of Pentacles that came upright. I feel like they're waiting for the right person, and they kind of just feel like they don't know if that person is you right now. Because if this is a third party, I do feel that they are happy with their partner. I do feel like they are happy with their partner, you know. 2 of Wands that came upright. This talks about communication. I just feel like they aren't ready to open up to anyone else right now, or in general at all. Maybe if they met you first. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. What are their thoughts about pile 2? So we have the Temperance card that came upright. This is Sagittarius energy. I'm definitely getting Taurus and Sagittarius. Fire and earth energy. So let's see. What are their thoughts about you? We have the 8 of Wands that came upright. This mostly talks about anxiety. So I feel like when they think about you, it's kind of like it's an intrusive thought, because maybe, yeah, if they are in a relationship and they think about you, it's kind of like they feel like they're betraying their partner, or they feel like they shouldn't be feeling those things about you. This could definitely be closeted, where it's like they don't feel right having feelings for, or they don't feel right having LGBTQIA plus feelings. They don't feel comfortable with their sexuality in general, you know, straight, bi, anything. Like they don't feel comfortable enough in their sexuality to completely be open with you. And I feel like they're kind of saying that they need to stick to what they know. They're saying like, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm not going to try to like, you know, do this and do that. I'm just going to stay where I am right now. I'm not going to move forward. Like, they don't know what to do, so they're just staying stuck where they are right now. If they're talking to someone else, they're just saying, I'll see where this goes, but like, I'm not going to look at anybody else. I'm not going to try to fall for anyone else. I'm just going to stay with this person. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles that came up, right? I feel like they are ready to talk to you. They are ready to kind of like have a connection with you. But Seven of Swords, I do feel like it isn't going to be the best connection just because, you know, their ex being in the picture, or them not wanting to, you know, fully evolve. Them not wanting to move forward. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. They feel like they still need to be convinced about something, because they aren't completely sold on the idea of something, you know. Thank you so much, Spirit. We have the Hermit card. Right now, they're thinking that they want to just isolate themselves. They feel like this is too much stress for them. They don't want to engage. Then we have the Hierophant card. They feel like they need advice from someone else. You know, maybe they're kind of going through a spiritual awakening. And if y'all know spiritual awakenings, that should be scary. It's like before the happiness and the euphoria comes, you feel like you're losing your mind. Like first is the depression, the decline, and then it feels like you're losing your mind. And then finally you get to like that sense of solace. So I feel like this person is kind of like at the point where they're going through the decline, they're going through like the spiritual awakening. So definitely after that, I can see some improvement in this connection. But as for right now, they're just a bit closed off. They aren't really, like I said, opening to this connection even at all. But I feel like as soon as they become kind of aware of like I want to say the 4D realm, I feel like it will make this connection way easier, because, you know, some things are better left unsaid. It's better to just understand with your eyes, with your energy, with your mind, you know. So yeah, that is what I got for pile 2. I really hope it resonated. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are down below, and let's get into the next one. Alright, pile number 3. You guys chose these earrings. They're super pretty. Maybe you also chose pile 1, but yeah, the same person made this one and pile 1s. So let's see. The song that I have for you is Crack Baby by Mitski. Let me know if you guys listen to Mitski. So it says, your channel message. Mysterious about where you're going, making yourself uncomfortable for other people's benefit. Hot goals wanted. You know you look good and use it. Villain era, just doing you. You know I love you. You don't even have to ask me. I'm thinking about you. Alright, so with Crack Baby, I do feel like when they think about you, they just feel like you're someone that's really mysterious. They feel like you're kind of, yeah, just doing you. You know, you're studying, you're working towards your goals. You're having a good time. And with the Hot Goals Wanted, I feel like that is such a good documentary that I recommend everybody to watch. But it came up in this reading where it's kind of like maybe sometimes they feel like you used to view yourself in a really negative way. And like you've probably been used for your body, or you've been used for certain aspects that you can give to people. And they're kind of just saying like, you know, they love you and they want to be with you regardless of your wealth, regardless of what you're doing, you know. I feel like they really care about you individually. So when they think about you, it's really abstract. But they do find you really sexually attractive. When they think about you, it's pretty horny. It's pretty 18 plus. But yeah, they feel like you're just becoming a different person. I feel like when they think about you, they're kind of saying like, you know, Crack Baby, it's like they knew you when you were younger. Like I remember when I saw my cousin, I was like, I think I'm their aunt technically, but anyways, I saw him and I was like, what? Like I was there when he was born, and now he's walking and talking and doing fist bumps with me. I was like, what happened to the little baby? And I feel like this person is saying that, you know, they were with you before when you were like, you know, a pushover, or they've known you for super long. But yeah, they knew you when you were that other person, and now you're just becoming super different, really independent. You know, you used to be super like kind, and you still are, but I feel like you're just more like not taking people's shit. They just feel like they fall in love with you, and like now you're changing into someone else, and they're just kind of like wondering like, who is this person going to end up being? Because I know a lot of people are kind of like, they like to show everything like on the first date, or like they like to show everything, you know, within the first, I don't know, a month dating. And then they're like, okay, now I know what to expect. But then other people are like, they find out new things about their partner every day. And I feel like this person is kind of struggling to deal with you changing. So when they think about you, they're just like you've changed so much, you know. Like, I know Aquarius, weirdly enough, like they can be really rigid, you know, in their thoughts, because I feel like because they're so able to think about like everything on like a really subjective level, it's like, I don't know how to say it, their subjective is always objective in a way. But yeah, they can be really rigid. And Taurus too, they just can't handle their partner changing in any way. So I feel like that's kind of like their thoughts about you right now. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. What are their thoughts about pile 3? Thoughts about pile 3. So we have the 8 of Wands that came upright. Yeah, I just feel like they're watching you change and evolve. They used to have one thought about you, like, oh, they love you, they think you're amazing. But now it's kind of like you're changing into something different. I don't think they hate the change. It's just hard for them to adjust to you changing, you know? 9 of Wands, they still desire you. They want to be with you. They're just a bit on the edge about, like, what you're turning into. They're kind of like, okay, you're changing. Everything's changing. 5 of Wands. It feels like I don't know who you are anymore. Knight of Wands that came upright, they still find you really attractive. They still find you fucking sexy as fuck. 9 of Swords, they're just worried that maybe like things won't change or things will go downhill. They're worried that things might go downhill. What are their thoughts about pile 3, Spirit? They don't have to be worried about anything. Okay. So we have the High Priestess that came up, right? They just feel like sometimes you keep a lot of your thoughts to yourself, and they just want to let you, like they're saying like, just let me in your head, you know? Tell me more of what you're thinking. The Fool card, they view you as this person that's just, you know, outgoing and free and just doing what you want and living your life's purpose. And they're kind of like, but like, you know, they're just like, they're trying to like hold you down, but like you just are like so flowy that they can't like hold you down. Like you're not something that's like that tangible, you know. Then we have the Chariot card. You could definitely be a Cancer. You're moving through obstacles. I feel like maybe you cut your family out when you first met them, and now you're trying to rebuild a relationship with them, and they're kind of like, what? Like, I thought you didn't like your family, like what's going on? And then we have the King of Swords that came upright. You're cutting people off. You're making new ties with other people. You're making new friends. 8 of Cups that came upright. You're letting go of pain. You're letting go of a lot of things that you used to hold on to. And you're kind of just like trusting the universe. I just feel like they aren't used to the side of you that's like maybe really carefree, really outgoing, or they aren't used to you just like being the person that you are today because you've changed so much. What is advice for pile 3, Spirit? We have the Tower card, okay? I feel like eventually they're going to tell you that they feel like you're changing a lot. It's going to be a really big moment. Because I know some people where they're like, you've changed. It can be something really hard to hear, you know? Like, I feel like some people have good reactions to it where it's like, thank you, I'd hope so. And then other times it's like, what do you mean I changed? Like, I'm just, you know, setting boundaries now. Advice for pile 3, Spirit. 3 of Cups that came up, right? Okay. This talks about a third party situation. I think advice would just be that while you're busy changing, look at your partner and see if they're trying to evolve with you. See if they're trying to evolve with you. Yeah. If they aren't, you know, you gotta let that man go. Okay, whichever gender, you gotta let that person go. But yeah, anyways, that is what I got for your personal... That is what I got for your reading. If you like a personal reading, my details are down below. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.